Hey guys, Romie here. So please like, comment, subscribe. This is Star, Season 1, Episode 6, Infamous. The show starts off with Star. She's in La La Land because, she finally has her name in lights. Name in lights meaning that people all over the internet knows who Star Davis is. Well, is trying to know who Star Davis is. Who is Hunter's girlfriend? Who is Hunter's girl? Period. And she's trying to convince the group that this is good for them, that they're being talked about, that stars from a girl group. And she's like, this is great promotion. Alex is trying to tell her, no, this is promotion for you. This is what you don't realize, is that they're trying to turn you into the star. They're trying to put the focus on you, not on your group and not on the music. High Hill, on the other hand, he's still alive right now. What's going on is his kidnappers, they're about to kill him. And it's, of course, because, like I said, he let go of the girls who were being trafficked, and they found out, and they got proof that they found out, so now it's time for him to go. What ends up happening is, in the ninth hour, someone calls to save him, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, who would call to save him? It's either, the older woman who he originally got the money from, and then we see the or. They're like, all right, you were saved, so they cut him loose and said, wait 10 minutes and then we'll leave. He leaves, he gets into this car. Who's in the car? Hunter's mom. Hunter's mom. She was like, look, you're good to Hunter. You're not so bad to have around. But here's the deal. You're only alive because of two stipulations. One, I'm going to want full control over that little girl group that you're trying to create because I can see some money from that. But two, I only really want full control of the girl group. When I say full control, she wants 80%. He's going to get the other 20% because he wants to kick out, because she wants to kick out Star. Because, of course, she caught Star and her son, in bed, and she's over it. She's like, I don't trust her. She's a hood rat. She's gutter trash. I can't have that mess up with what my son's trying to do. So you need to kick Star out of the group, and fast. High Hill, he comes to the group's rehearsal, and of course they're like, okay, so where were you? He says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, what are you doing over here? What is this? What is this? They go and they start to practice. He's like, no. Simone and Alex, you two are doing fine. Star, you're the one I have a problem with. You're not doing it well. Have Alex take the lead. It was like, wait a minute, what? It's like, Alex, can you do it? Yeah, of course I can do it. I wrote the song. It was like, okay, then you're taking the lead. And so Star's trying to figure out, what's your actual motive? Why are you doing this to me? Don't worry about it. It's because of what you've been doing. You're messing up the brand. You're going and deciding you want to be someone's girlfriend instead of being a part of this group. And Star has a moment. She's reflecting, and she's remembering past memory with her mom. And her mom was essentially trying to tell her, you need to be better than me. Her mom was already strung out, really strung out at this point. And she's like, you need to be better than me. You can't be anything like me. And it was interesting because she was actually singing Whitney Houston's And I'll Always Love You as a kid. And the lyrics are really telling because it's like, dang, her mom was having her sing that song, and it was essentially the whole thing of, I was always love you, but if I'm standing in your way, if I'm the problem, I'll go. Oh my God, you having that song to a little kid? You have it, and you have your daughter sing that, like mentally, because of what happened. Dang. So now Alex, of course, is taking the lead. Star looks like she wants to die, / is about to die. And I'm thinking, Star, this isn't the end of the world. This really isn't the end of the world. You need to get over it. You need to get over it fast. Star leaves, jets out of there. Hunter, in his, what was that, Lamborghini? Whatever it was, he's just like, oh, hey, ho. He pulls up next to her. It's like, look, we need to have a talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Something's off with Hunter. I don't know what it is, but something seems a little bit off with Hunter. And so he's just like, get in the car. And she's like, this is a nice car. All right. So she can't even open the door because, of course, it has the rising doors, and she finally figures it out, and he's just trying to say how he's sorry for reacting the way that he did, and it really wasn't about the money. It was just more so a matter of shock. And he's like, I'm not good with money, and so my mom handles the money, and that's why I blew a gasket because of the perception and how it would look, because I didn't know about it. But I am sorry. I am sorry. She was like, yeah, because I didn't deserve that. But I'm thinking, Star, you spent $20,000. And then she said why. Because of the fact that he was like, I didn't have much. I started from nothing. She was like, no, I started from nothing, the real nothing. So when I get something like that, an opportunity like that, of course, I'm just going to seize green. I told you. This is what I said. Because of Star's background, all she saw was ducats. She was ready to go, and she went with it. And so it's just like, look, if we're really going to make this work, we need to understand each other. Hunter wants to make it work because he was like, he called her his hood bee. And I'm like, who the? He really thinks that's okay. She laughed it off like, all right, if you say so. Now, of course, High Hill goes and drops the girls off. Oh, he drops Simone off, and then he's trying to talk to Alex and say, you know what, you're the actual star of the group. I know I was putting a lot of focus on her, but it's really you. You're the one already with somewhat of a brand established. You're the one that has the focus, creating the songs, the look, the voice. It's all about you. And Alex isn't stupid. Look at who her father is. She knows this pitch. She's not going to go and run circles around her mentally and do the same thing that you were partially doing with Star. So we'll see how that's going to go there. But Simone is talking to the pastor, and she's doing well. She hasn't relapsed, but he's saying maybe you need to join a group. You need to join some type of recovery group to make sure that you stay clean. It's like, oh, okay, I can do that. So do you want to come to Sunday? Yeah. We'll figure that out. But aside from Sunday dinner, here's the thing. Star, because she's the real issue. She's my sister, and I love her, but she has such a huge ego, and I don't understand it because that's not how she was when we were kids. I'm thinking, as you know, Simone, a lot has happened since you were kids. So it's like, maybe we can get her to church. I'm thinking, at some point, she'll make it there. I don't think she's there yet to where she's psychologically ready to receive what she needs to receive from church. But Alex is with Derek, and of course Derek is just the loving supporting boyfriend. He's still trying to do the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and Alex is just like, it's cool because you have drive, you have determination, I respect that. It's like, so what you listen to? Just a little song. So it's like, all right, well, let me listen. And of course they're holding hands while doing it, and Alex has a cute little relationship. That's nice for her. Cotton, lets it be known that one of the neighborhood boys got shot, and they're like, he's a good kid. He definitely didn't have a gun. And so this is where they bring into the police brutality. And thinking about when Star was actually taped, it still makes sense because that was still partially at the forefront at that time. Now, the focus has obviously shifted, regardless of if there's still a lot going on with that or not. But it's good to at least have this weekly reminder that on national syndicated television of what's going on in a different community that a lot of the people who's probably watching would be thinking about. So, of course, Simone gets home, and the pastor's there, and that's when Simone says, why don't you come for Sunday dinner? But so it's like, oh yeah, he can come. But when she goes inside, Carlotta tells the pastor that, can you go over to so-and-so's house? Yeah, her son got shot. It's like, what? Yeah, he got shot. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. Star is trying to talk to High Hill and figure out why. Is this because of Hunter? Is this because of your nephew? Do you want me to stay away from your nephew, or is it because you want me? And he was like, excuse me, don't think that just because you try and float your feminine wiles that everyone's infatuated with you, that everyone loves you, that you're so charming, and that you're so wanted. That's not the case. I'm trying to help you out. Don't worry, I'll tell you about yourself at some point. It's just that right now, I don't have time for you. Alex is the person that we're going to put at the forefront. You want to be a socialite. You want to go and have your name in lights. You. See the pattern? I'm thinking, hell, Star isn't this stupid. She's gonna, figure out that something's a little bit off with the story. Cotton's over it because every time the pastor comes around, um, Carlotta makes sure that Cotton's nowhere to be seen and found. And Cotton's like, okay, so for the Sunday dinner, does that include me? Does that include me? Because the whole thing of I was your son, now I'm your daughter. Am I allowed to be there? Am I? Am I? Am I? No. Anyway, the girls are upstairs, and Alex got invited to Derek's this barbecue, and of course his whole family's going to be there. So she's excited, nervous, and Simone's trying to give her some advice. See, don't come off so uppity. Wear something a little bit more appropriate for the area. Stop using proper nouns. Just be a little bit less you and just a little bit more comfortable. Even slouch a little bit. Stop having your back straight and coming off so uptight. Star comes in, and Sar's, of course, trying to meddle. She's trying to meddle, like, oh, so you're trying to do that over there. So you're going to fit in over there. I'm not sure about that. You'll be fine, girl. You'll be fine. And this is all stemming from the fact that Alex is lead, even though Star feels like, no, that needs to be me because we're not going to win if it's not me. We're not going to win unless it's not me. Of course, we have Alex. She goes over to Derek's, and he's introducing her to everyone. And his uncle, one of his cousins maybe, or uncle, just like, all right, so you sing. I heard you sing. I got a song for you. It's like, what? Yeah, I got a song for you. You sing, right? Okay. Don't go and say something like that around Black family. Oh, you sing? There's a stage right there. Here's a pseudo microphone. You got 30 minutes to figure something out. And she's having a good time. She's starting to feel comfortable. Star decides, I'm going to go there too and show her some general support. Since Simone's trying to act like I don't support them and that I just care about myself. But Star goes, grabs herself a beer. Everyone's looking at her like, what is she doing there? What is this white girl doing here? And as soon as Alex sees her, she realizes, this is a mess. This is a mess that I don't want to be a part of, and I'm over it. Now it's Sunday dinner, and Simone is trying to, create some type of conversation, get some conversation started because everyone is very uptight and don't want to say much. She starts it off by talking about the fact that she may decide to go and join a support group, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay. So how's the weather? How are things? Here we go with the pastor saying, you know what? I didn't know that you had such a beautiful daughter, Carlotta. It's just like, yeah, a lot of people didn't know, or a lot of people would be surprised. And she's over it because Cotton's over it because, of course, the pastor doesn't know that she used to be a man, and it's killing her on the inside because she feels like her mom is ashamed of her and that her mom is getting a fresh start with having a daughter with Simone, even though she's like, you have a daughter right here. Back back outside at the party, Alex meets, well, not meets because she met Derek's grandmother before. The difference though is she's drunk right now. So when she sees Alex again, it's just like, what is this white woman doing here? What? And I mean, she looks at Alex exactly like how white racists look at black people, or racists look at whatever race they don't like or ethnicity that they don't like. She was over it. She was going off, just like, you need to get that, not even her, you need to get that out of here. I told you, and everyone's laughing because they're like, oh Lord, there we go. That's the prejudice in her coming out. That's the drunk ignorance in her coming out. Like, there's something we can really do about that. I'm sorry. She is the way she is at this point. So I get it. Lee's trying to show the other side that, yeah, um, it happens as well on the other side as well. Like, we get it. We get it. We get it. I would hope that that would be pretty obvious, but and I see what he's trying to do with this whole Star character. I see it too. Uh, so, but I mean, she did go off. Even I felt bad. Like, dang, you lunching for Star like that? You got lunch for lunch at Star like that? Star, she laughs it off. Alex, because she's in love with Alex, is like, "Oh, Alex, look at this chocolate bunny over here. Why don't you go and grab my drink and walk me upstairs to my bed so I can take my nice little nap, so I can sleep this off." But that one over there, get that she devil out. I rebuke. I rebuke. The Star's just like, no, it's cool. There's no problem. Because Derek was trying to apologize. No, I guess I kind of understand it now, because I guess this is what it kind of feels like when a white person does this to y'all. So, all right, it's real. It's real. I can acknowledge to some extent. Alex is trying to figure out, why are you here? Star says, no, I'm actually here to support you. I'm actually here to support you because I know I come off petty and jealous and unsupportive. Yes, continue. But I'm trying to turn a new leaf, so I want to show you better than I could tell you. So, okay. I'm not sure if I fully believe you, but okay. Of course, Derek's uncle comes around. It's just like, okay, I have the song. They do the song, and the song was really cute. You could tell that Alex was jealous, though. You could tell that Alex was very jealous that she was over it. Not Alex, I'm sorry. That Star was very jealous at how everyone was reacting to her sing. It's just like, dang it, all this opportunity should be me. It's just gonna go and fill up her head. And that's exactly how she feels, because when she's over at Hunter's house, she's going and ragging on Alex like, oh, she thinks she's big stuff just because some drunk people at a party thought that she was good. Now she's gonna crash and burn. She's gonna crash and burn on stage in front of like real people, the people that really mattered. She's trying to look for her dress because she has to go and perform. Hunter went and threw that out and lied to her and said, oh, I didn't throw it out. He gave her this $3,000 dress instead. Star's irritated because she's like, this dude is clearly trying to change me and make me his when I'm me. I'm no one's. So it kind of irked her, but the $3,000 dress and this rich dude, she's not gonna pass it up, at least right now. She's okay with it for now. Alex and Simone are there. They're ready to go. Derek's there to support. Here comes Star. She's like, yeah, I know, because they're wondering, where's Star? Just bring in the rear. She's over it. She's irritated. High Hills wants to talk to Hunter and let it be known, look, you need to stay away from her, because Star and Hunter kiss, and Hunter's mom sees that, and she's pissed and irritated because she's trying to figure out, so why did I actually pay you? Why did I pay you? What did I pay you for if you're going to go? She didn't say this, but that's what she was thinking. So he's trying to tell Hunter, stay away from her. She's bad news. Hunter's like, no, you want her. You want her, and I don't know why. There's something wrong with you. You need to lay off the coke. I'm like, dang. I know we all know, but do we have to put it on Front Street like that? And he's also telling Star, you need to go and chill out with all this mess. And that's when, at some point, they made a deal regarding you lay off the coke, then maybe she'll stop dating Hunter. Maybe. Carlotta is reflecting over the fact that she hasn't told, well, the fact that the issues and stuff going on with Cotton, and it's like, dang, at some point I do have to tell the pastor about this. Cotton's feeling low, so she's at the bar, and this dude's hitting on her, and the dude whispers something in her ear, because she was like, oh no, I don't know any Asian boys, go away. But then he whispers something to her, and she was like, oh, okay. I'm thinking, okay, so he either said, something to the effect of he was going to pay her off, or he knows who she is and he doesn't care, or something to that effect. Because next thing you know, she was sprung. It's just like, oh yeah, yes sir, yes, please sit down. I'm like, damn, is this your client or something? Uh, and like I said, Star had a conversation with High Hill. He said, you need to chill off and relax with the whole Hunter thing. Yes, it's bigger than what you think, and you just need to make sure that you stay away from him because it's really important group wise. Alex starts off singing lead. Star, she gets this image in her head, and they had this almost like Dream Girl sequence, and at some point it switches over to the sequence, and Star basically is in lead, and when it jumps back to the real world, it starts singing most of the song and the rest of the song. And of course, the girl that High Hill saved is recording the performance, and High Hill has this look of, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I can't deal with this right now. You're making things way too difficult. So they get off the stage, and of course everyone's irked and pissed because they're looking at her like, what is wrong with her? Why would you keep doing this? Keep standing in the group's way and everyone else's way? High Hill's irritated. Alex is irritated because Star just doesn't get it. Look, High Hill needs to watch out for the girl that he's hiding, because he realized she was singing and it was like, oh, she was singing well. I'm thinking, okay, I hear a subplot. At first I was thinking, oh, is he going to try and replace her? Because he had another conversation with Hunter's mom. She's like, you need to figure this out now. You need to get rid of her now, like yesterday. So I'm like, oh, is his saving grace going to be her? But no. When the girl stopped singing when she was in the shower, or switched from singing to actually speaking perfect English, I realized, oh God, this is a setup. And I knew it was a setup because I didn't trust how she looked at him at certain times. I didn't trust her then. I still don't trust her now. We know that she has an ulterior motive. Simone and Alex are talking about how the performance went and how irritated they are with Star and how selfish she is because Cotton comes and she's like, oh, she got herself a real man. She's in love for real. He's great to her. Everything's perfect. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Good for you. Star comes. It's like, it just reminded me of, they still live in the hood, but they have rich friends or rich boyfriends or rich connections. It just doesn't make sense. Star's trying to say how the performance went well. There's so many views. I mean, the viewership is ridiculous. It's amazing. So shout out to us. At some point, Carlotta did tell the Reverend that Cotton is her son, originally her son, and of course he realized what that meant. It's like, oh, she got a sex change, and that threw him off. He had this look of, I would have never guessed. So shout out to shout out to Carlotta, because she did tell her at the end of the episode, because Star's trying to figure out, you guys, you're just being so selfish. I'm just like, them, petty, that's what you are. But guess what? Danielle is dead. Danielle got shot, and Danielle is. That's what's on the news right now. Danielle was one of the ladies who worked there at the salon. So everyone's over it. Everyone is hurt because they're trying to say, oh, when she was reaching for her gun, she got shot. And they're like, that's Danielle. She doesn't have a gun. She doesn't move like that. They set her up. So please like, comment, subscribe, because next week is going to be a very pro-black show. I mean, pro-black episode.